got me out of bed, and this morning we're going to run through what is going to make us surf the best. We're going to run through hydration, warming up before you go into the water, and stretching down when you come out of the water. So we're going to run through a few things, and hopefully you can play around with this and find what fits you, what suits you best, and what ultimately makes you surf your best when you're in the water. So first off, we're going to run through a few basic exercises. They're going to warm up lower legs and get you moving. Nothing too stationary, like static. So trying to warm everything up. So you're going to start with a basic lunge, and I'll show you now. So you want to sort of step forward and really push down into this, and then just up. Carry on this way, and then you go backwards. Making sure you're breathing all the time, so in and out. And that is the first exercise we're going to do. So maybe do that a couple of times, twice maybe. And then you're going to do a sideways kind of squat. It looks pretty funny, but it warms up your glutes. You want to make sure your butt and everything here is all nice and warmed up. So it's called the sumo squat. So you got to think of sumo wrestlers. You're going to step out at a bit of an angle and squat down. And then you're going to use your butt to push up again. So you're out, down, and up. And really holding your core in as well. So up. And then 4 or 5 one way, and then back the other way. So next we're going to do, after we do some squats, start getting the heart rate up, then the breathing. Then we're just going to go through some rotations that you're going to be doing when you're surfing. So get a strong stance, kind of like this. And first off, it's going to look pretty funny, but let your arms go like all floppy, like spaghetti arms. And you're going to let them go, and then kind of just warm up by hitting these major muscles and sort of activating them. So you're going to just look forward, swing your arms, it's pretty fun, and just sort of warm up all the rotations in your back. And then you're going to start moving into keep your arms rigid like you would surf, and just looking, make sure your head's rotating with your arms as if you're doing a bottom turn. So also, as you turn, lift this foot like this. Don't keep them straight because it can kind of lock you up through here, so you can twist them. Pretty basic. And then after you rotate 10 or so each side, you want to get into a more explosive position. And we're going to go down and then explode back up as if you're at the bottom of the wave, and you're going to explode up to the top. So you go down, keeping shoulders square, arms down, push through your legs and explode up. So in fast mode it's so you're going to breathe out as you explode, all your energy going upwards. And then you're going to do that on the other side. So one more time, it's down, shoulders square, push through the legs, and throw the arms. So the next one we're going to do is primarily to warm up this part. It's common, a lot of girls on tour and the men, we do get some lower back issues. So to warm that up and fire, you've got to know that all these muscles here are connected to here. So we're going to make a part on sand, and we're going to sort of just rotate our legs from side to side. So we're going to start with the bent legs, head on the ground, and we're going to just swing from one side to the other side. Pretty simple, but make sure you try and keep a right angle like this with your hips. So don't bring it up here and do that. More out like this. And when you come up, try and pull through here to pull the legs up. So they're just an extension of the muscle. And then once we do all the way across, we're going to do nice short ones, like short and explosive and faster. So just side to side. And then the last one in this exercise is to put one leg straight and this one straight, and we're going to swing this leg to this side and then back, and this leg to this side. So it's so you can do 5 or 10 each side, and that will warm up all these muscles through here and also here. So the next one we're going to do, you can either use your board, or if you have someone you're surfing with, your dad, mom, brothers, you can hold their arm as well. And it's just to warm up your hamstring, getting moving. As you know, all these exercises are kind of moving ones. So before you surf, you want to do sort of like faster activities, ones that are going to warm you up and get your heart rate going. And then when you come in, it's the opposite. You want to do slow stretches and cool the muscles down. So this one's to warm up our hamstrings. You're just going to hold the board like this, or an arm, and you're just going to swing your leg up and down and try and get a little bit higher each time. Trying to breathe as you're going with it. So all these exercises, try and focus on your breath and make sure you're breathing and don't hold your breath. So the last one exercise I normally do before I go out to surf, and it's pretty fast. You want to kind of like boom, 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 boom. So when you're surfing, you're moving really fast through your turns, and everything's going to be really warmed up. So all I do is a few each side, or whatever you're comfortable with, and you're just going to start by stepping back into a lunge and then get faster and you're going to jump between each lunge. So it looks like this. And we're ready. So now we've finished our warm-up. When you're doing all the exercises, we've sort of explained them and done one and then explained, but all up it should only take about 5 minutes in total. It's really worth it and beneficial, especially here in France where the water's quite cold. In Europe, it's so to do these warm-ups, you're going to be jumping into the surf, your muscles are warm, blood's pumping, and instead of catching 2 or 3 waves to warm up, your first wave's going to be on point. You're going to be getting 8s and 9s on your first wave, which is what you want. So hopefully you can find what you like through this warm-up, what suits you, and I'm going to be watching and hopefully watching you guys rip. I know you will be. So I'm ready to go surf, and I'll see you guys very soon.